This video is the walkthrough of HackathonCTF 1 from vulnhub. Let's begin. So first I'm just opening the terminal. I just started the mission, then I'm just using sudo ARP scan myself to find the IP address of my target mission. So yeah, so this is our mission. So I just started the mission, you can see. So let me show. Yeah, so our aim is to CDF login and the ultimate goal is to reach root. Okay, you know the goal is to reach root. Okay, so on entering this command we can see this is our IP address. The MAC address starting with the 0H will be our target IP mission in VirtualBox. So let me clear this and let me use nmap -sv for scanning the service version. Not only that, I'm using -p -4 for all port scanning. So when I press any button like space, I can see the progress, which is 20%. When I press again, yeah, it's good. It's good move. So I'm just opening another tab and I'm just scanning using Nicto. This is a Nicto scan. So Nicto is a vulnerability scanning tool. So Nicto and -h for specifying the host IP, and this is our target IP. So we have to specify our IP. As you can see, there will be robot.txt, so which is available at the target. So we get some information about the target from the Nicto scan also. So here, as you can see, the scan was completed. As you can see, we got a VSFTPD 3.0.2 version and its FTP port 21 is open, and there will be telnet, which is port 23 is open, and the version is Linux telnet D. So and the port 80 HTTP, which is Apache, and the 7223 is SSH. So the default port of SSH is port 22, but SSH here open in port 7223. Okay, so yeah, so I'm just so the Nicto scan is completed, as you can see. So we got information like robots.txt is available. So yeah, so first let me try if we are able to log in using FTP, the anonymous login of FTP. So yeah, I'm entering anonymous as the username and anonymous as the password here. So yeah, we are unable to log in. As you can see, login was failed. So we are unable to log in using FTP. So here we got the version. So let me copy the version and open the browser and search for any exploits available in this particular version. And yeah, I'm searching for the exploits. As you can see, the VSFTPD 3.0.3 has remote denial of service, but our exploit is 3.0.2 the version. So here I got this go back. So it's basically showing the vulnerabilities of this particular version from Cisco. So yeah, so it will basically giving you a CVE, which is the common vulnerabilities and exposure. So yeah, let me open this. So these are the things that you can see. So I think nothing that we can enter something like I think we can't enter into this machine using this vulnerability. So yeah, so let me use another thing. There will be telnet open, so we can try to connect using telnet and the IP address of our target mission. So our IP address is like 192.168.49.38 and the port number of telnet is 23. So we are able to like it is asking for username and password. We don't know the username. So yeah, I don't know. So username anonymous was not existed, I think. Yeah, it's login incorrect. So we don't know the username and password, so we can't log in using telnet. So yeah, let me close this. So the next thing is HTTP, so which is port 80. So yeah, we can just search the IP address in our browser like 192.168.29.38. So which is our target IP. As you can see, not found. So the requested URL was not found on the server. So when we search the IP address, this is what we're getting. So in the page source, you can see this is the thing that we are getting. So yeah, so you can just copy the IP address and you can just use open the terminal and you can just with the proper scan with IR for directory and -u for the URL and -w for specifying the word list. Here I'm just specifying to say share word list, and here I'm using the burster, and yeah, I'm just using this word list. So let's scan. So I'm also opening a new terminal and I'm also using another scanner using derp. So I've been running multiple directory enumeration tools. So yeah, so it is better to run multiple directory enumeration tools. It is good. So at the same time, so I'm just opening another terminal and I'm just using dirt search minus u for specifying the URL. So this is our target URL. So from the Nicto scan, we know that there will be robots.txt there. So let me search for robots.txt. As you can see, user identity CTF disallow will be FTC disallow, and there will be sudo which is also disallow, and we got something like this is basically the base 64. So let's see base 64. Let's open base 64 decoder and let's decode it. So yeah, we got hint, basically the SSH brute force sudo it is a hint that we get. So by decoding this base 64 content, so yeah, we need to decode this, we need to brute force SSH, which is what we get information. So yeah, so based on our scans, like the directory enumeration scans like this, and so yeah, this are saying like there is only one thing which is robots.txt is what we can find, which is 200, which is a success code. So from this dir search scan, so yeah, dir takes time. There will be only index.html we found. Like I think index.html is the same like index.html. So yeah, it's the same page. So but all another we get like this scan taking a lot of time. So yeah, so I'm just using this word which is medium.txt. So let us scan. So from the robots.txt, like we have some like disallow like CTF, FTC and sudo are the disallow. So let me try that like CTF. Like yeah, it's basically when you enter ctf.html, this is what we get. But when you remove the HTML and CTF, then it is showing like yeah, not found. So there will be FTC. So when you enter FTC, it's showing not found. Like yeah. So when you put .html in the FTC, you can see what are you looking for. So there is something, right? So let me view the page source. So yeah, there will be some things like 117 and some kind of numbers, right? Yeah, this is what we found. So we have sudo. So let me just enter sudo in the search bar, and when I enter sudo.html, this is just sudo it. So from the little spark may burst a mighty flame. This is what we get, like just sudo it. So here SSH brute force sudo it. This is what we get from this base 64 content. So yeah, so let me press Ctrl A for selecting all. As you can see, uname is test. So we got a username test. So if you get a username, then we can just find the password using tools like the hint was to find, like is hint was to brute force SSH, right? So we know the username. Now we are able to like this is what we get from them. So anyways, so our aim is to brute force SSH, and we got the username by pressing Ctrl A. You can see there is a hidden content like uname is text. So the username is test. So I'm just opening a new tab, and we know that based on our port scan, there is a SSH which is open, which is not in its default port, but which is in 7223 port. So yeah, so we can use brute force this SSH. So using Hydra. So Hydra and -10 for specifying the username. So username is test, and we can specify the password -p, and the password I'm specifying the rocky.txt word list here. And we know that the SSH is not in port 22, the default port, but it is running on 7223 port. So yeah, we need to first like let me copy the IP address of our target machine here. So and we know that SSH to specify port in Hydra, we can use -s flag to specify port in Hydra. The 7223 is the port number of SSH that is running in this particular machine. So and we have to give the SSH service. Okay, so this is how we can do for it. So hydra and minus s for specifying the username test. So minus p for specifying the word list and the IP address of our target, and minus s for specifying the port number. As you can see, it's 7223, and the SSH, which is service. So as you can see, that attack in SSH, which is in attack in port 7223. Okay. So we found a hint from this base64 content. It says SSH brute force it, and from the robots.txt we have like CTF, FTC, sudo. When we search for CTF, FTC, sudo, we get nothing. But when we search for CTF.html, FTC.html, sudo.html, we got something like this. So from the sudo.html we get a uname which is test. So we can also view the page source, so which is also available. The uname is test. So always press Ctrl A to find if there is any hidden content in this black color, right? So we just try to brute force it using the tool Hydra based on the hint that we get. Okay, we already tried FTP, anonymous login, and telnet login, but we are unable to log in that. So from the HTTP we could not find anything, and we find a robots.txt from this directory enumeration tools and Nipto vulnerability scanning tool. We found that there will be a robots.txt. When we read that, we got those contents, right? So the SSH was running in port 7223. Okay, so that is why we specify minus s for here, right, in the Hydra. Okay, so we got the password. The SSH was able to crack, and the password is Jordan23. So let me copy this and let me enter SSH and the username, which is test, and the password IP address, which is 192.168.19.38, right? So as you can see, connection, yeah, we know that SSH is running in port number 7223, so we have to specify the port here. So when we enter like SSH username at IP, it basically goes to port 22, as you can see. So we know that port 22 is not open, so we have to specify port. I think we can give -p for specifying port, like 7223. Yeah, and the password, which is Jordan23. Yeah, we were able to log in to SSH. So we have to specify the port number here by specifying the flag -p. Okay, that's it. So when I enter ls, I could not see anything. So our aim from here, this is our mission. So yeah, from here we can see the ultimate goal is to reach root. So reach root. When I enter ls -all, I can see a lot of things like these are the contents hidden. There will be bash history, bash logout, bash RC cage profile, and those are the contents that is available. So let me open one by one. So this is the bash history. So first you can scan, and right, we got something here, right? So there's a lot of content here from the bash history. You can see this is basically the history, like the comments that the user entered in this mission, right? So there will be sudo -i apt get update. So the user updated this mission, and user moved to home directory, desktop directory, and home directory. We can see the content. They move to CTF and enter ls, and these are the comments that the user entered into this mission. And yeah, they just remove ctf.config file and just move to home and make directory ctf.config, and just log out this mission and move to test directory and log out, and move to root, and cd media, move to media, move to floppy, move to media imp. The user just opened nano password.txt and just logged out and moved to home, and all the things that the user entered in their terminal will be there in this bash history. So we can see a lot of things here, like user entered this much of comments. So yeah, at the end we got something like this and log out. So I think this is something like a shell, and you can enter this to gain some privilege escalation. So let me copy this and paste it here. So it is asking for password, so our password is Jordan23. So let me copy this and paste it here. Yeah guys, we are able to become root, as you can see, hash. So when I enter who am I, you can see we are root. So when I enter pwd, I'm just home test. So let me move to the directory. There will be CTF folder. Let me move to CTF, and yeah, we could not find anything. So let me move to root, and from the root here I don't have anything. So when I ls -all, this is content that I'm getting from root. So let me like cat root. These are the commands that we are getting from root. So from the machine here, like this is the hackathon vulnerable machine. It is showing that the ultimate goal is to reach root. So yeah, we are able to reach root. I think there is no such flags available here. So ultimate goal is to reach root. So I am become the root user. So now I am root. So I think it's over. So guys, this is how you will finish this lab. You can finish this lab. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.